you leaving us?
For a few moments.
Okay,
I
good.
got it. Yep.
For this assistant.
Good luck with that.
You're still on.
His assistant is still working?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, let's just fly through this. Motor vehicle excise. The commitment was loaded today. We loaded that this morning. We don't have the total, so just need a motion to come back in at your convenience and sign it.
I'll make a motion.
Second, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. I'm really thrown off sitting on this side, I'm telling you.
I'm sorry, you want to switch?
So you'll be more...
We won't call it the throne, but
Yeah,
Position of
I have a
prominence.
much better seat than you, because I can see out that way.
yeah, but in case of fire, I'm first one out.
Okay, number 3, departmental staffing. I'm on vacation next week. Janice is on vacation the week after that. And then you start full-time on the 6th. So there's a big change the next 3 weekends. And then Janice and I are gone the week after that. It's pretty close.
What does that mean for me and you? We're still here.
We'll double your
You
pay
in
to
many
stay.
ways.
We'll double your pay. 2
Okay.
times 0 is still 0.
That's great.
Yeah. Isn't a negative, a positive though? Is that correct?
Negative, negative
I
is a
remember
positive.
that.
Yeah,
yes.
but they're not taking money away. They're just not giving you it. Okay, we got to go back to. There's 3 packets here. You want the other one that's dated the 16th is next.
16?
Yeah.
You're killing me.
Yep.
Okay. Item 4 and item 5 on the agenda. The board will review and discuss the principal assessor employment agreement, and the board will discuss the assessor's clerical position and posting. Which one do you want to start with? 4?
Go ahead.
Because you, that Cheryl's position, the agreement letter, which I was going to let you know, but you took off right after the hearing Wednesday,
Right.
that we didn't actually get that until after our meeting was over.
Right.
And it says that you would now report to the town administrator, which I don't buy.
Yeah, I looked at that and I believe it was number 5 on the and
7, supervision. Board of Assessors is the appointing authority and sets general policy direction. The town administrator is direct supervisor.
yeah, that
I don't
That
agree with
doesn't
that.
make-
I think you said you don't really agree with that.
yeah, that doesn't even make sense.
No.
They're not the hiring board to begin with. And they don't work with her or her working with us, so that we need some, that's not right. We need some
Yeah, there needs to be
clarification
some
that it's not right
clarification
and
in that.
it's not.
I agree.
So what would they do? Like an addendum to the
Probably
offer?
just change it so that you would just have down for 7 that the board chairman is direct supervisor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's not a big thing, I don't think.
No.
The bigger thing is going to be number 5, which is the clerical position. Now, we had met on the 4th at noon. We had our meeting, and we had said that, where are we? That we wanted the position posted. It's
Right.
almost 2 weeks later, and nothing's been done with it.
Right.
I'm not sure if anything's been done with it.
Yeah. Now, I don't know if there was some confusion on their part. Time is of the essence, but I know we did have a bit of a discussion that the new hire would sort of be involved in that position.
Yeah,
So
we were going to close it on January 6th, the applications, which is the day you start, and in that week go through the applications and pick out who you wanted to interview.
So I mean, we need that posted.
It needs to be posted ASAP, yeah.
Correct. So, but I'm gonna just think that there was an error on their part, that they weren't quite clear what we want. But what we want, very clear right now, is we want that posted like now.
Well, I'll send an email today to Mike and Laurel, or Lauren, that
Yeah,
it needs to be posted ASAP.
yeah, okay. All
That
right,
we're pushing the closing date now, because you're looking at the next 2 weeks are holiday weeks. You're not
Right.
going to have
Yeah.
people. So you're probably looking at 4 weeks out.
yeah. Yeah, and you know, it's not the end of the world either, because it's nice to get the lay of the land on your own.
Yeah, we'll be
Yeah.
first 2 weeks. I'll be here with you and
Yeah.
And
Janice.
we'll be here, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, and you guys are in and out those.
we're in and out because we got to use our time that they're not going to pay us for, the personal days in floater.
Yeah,
So we're each taking, of the 12, there's 12 days, we're each taking 4.
yeah,
So 4 days we'll both be here. And 4 days I'll be here, and 4 days Janice will be here.
Okay.
okay. We're getting there.
So, let me get this straight.
You know what I never realized on this side? It does muffle you.
It does.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you're usually right smack in the middle between.
So if you're not in love with this, when he leaves, we're removing this.
You can move it. You can move it now. Actually, we probably only have one more meeting left.
Yeah, we'll say it. We just because we'll keep it flowing.
Okay. So we need a motion and a second to send an email to Mike and Lauren to strongly request that the position be appointed
ASAP.
be advertised ASAP.
I make that motion.
I second that. All those in favor? Aye.
Good thing we agree on things.
So far. It's gonna get ugly in a minute here.
And Janice dug out this information. It's got for the position. The town vote to establish the position of full-time assessor to work at the direction of the Board of Assessors in the town of Hadley, and to be appointed by the Board of Assessors. That was the town
Yeah.
meeting article.
Okay, that's right. there,
This
whatever.
page, yep, it's right here.
Okay.
159?
Yeah, it's this article right, right
Okay,
down
so
here.
yeah.
It established that it was done back in, I want to say it was 89.
I think
Oh,
so.
87. Super long time.
Yeah. Okay, good.
Okay, departmental budget.
Which one am I on now, Dan? Am I back to the other one?
This one. Nope. Yeah. It's the one dated October 4th. There's one dated the 16th, which is
All right, here
today's
we go.
meeting. Yeah, October 4th.
Okay.
So, they went through the salaries, and they've asked, last Friday they
didn't
went
miss
through
you.
salaries, and they've asked that people be put in at the same salary level that they're at right now. Which, to me, that's fine. We just level fund these right now, and they'll be adjusted. The way they've been doing it for the last 20 years, it'll be the way they'll do it for the next 20 years. The other options that you have on here, though, is the software maintenance and licensing is going up somewhat substantially.
Yeah.
And the other thing you're looking at that is not on here is we're going to need professional services. You're going to want to plug in there for revaluation work for an appraiser / consultant. For talking points, I would probably put in at least 15,000 into this budget for next year.
Yeah, I mean, this is that's
It's-
not a surprise to anybody.
Yeah, I mean, I would just put it in there, 15 or 20,
Yeah.
even,
Yeah.
and then be looking at that,
Yeah.
and for discussion purposes, because it's
Right. So yeah, and it's like I said, that they know that that's coming. So do you want a motion on that or not?
if we're meeting the first week full week of January, we can probably do it then.
Okay, all
'Cause
right,
they haven't really sent anything out on the budget for next year.
okay. All right,
Because
so,
that way we can handle that, and I'll get some more concrete figures.
okay, good, so you'll put that on for the next
Yeah.
meeting. All right, that sounds
Who do
good.
you normally have do it? Do you normally have someone do your? No.
No,
Okay.
I've done it all for the last 35 years, 34 years.
God bless you.
But, I mean, if you've got people that you know, it would all have to go out to bid because it's going to be over
Right.
the, I don't know if it's $5,000 threshold.
5 to 10.
Yeah.
Might
Yeah.
be 10 now, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's 10.
Because I know we got the Vision price increase for next year, and it's going to $85.80 for cloud hosting. Sorry, for Kama, the cloud hosting is going to $4,100. So it's going to be $12,700. And this year we were at $10,500. So it's going up $2,200 just for that. I'm not sure how much Vadar is going up. I don't know if Cartographics is going up. But we're probably going to have to bump that number up to $15,700 by at least $2,500
Yeah.
as well. Recap, we've been having issues.
So you caught that one? So, because I'm gonna forget everything. So you've got that line on there, so we've got it at
15.7.
15.7.
Yeah.
We're gonna put that to 25.
Okay.
Well, no, I would put it probably 18,000 for that line, and then add in.
Right, the total is, you're saying 2,500.
It's going to go up about 25 more, yeah.
Yeah.
So I would put it at probably 18 because there's a little bit of flex in there now,
Yeah,
and then I would think we need to add 20K for professional consultants,
yeah.
and then that number can be adjusted as needed. Recap sheet. So that's been a nice topic the last 2 weeks. We thought it was done. I went in and looked at it and said, nah, it's not done. And it's been bouncing back and forth since our hearing on the 4th.
Yeah.
Right now there's 3 or 4 issues that need to be addressed. Nothing major. Well, hopefully nothing major. But they're the same issues that have been bouncing around for at least a week.
Yeah.
So hopefully that'll get straightened out today,
Oh,
and then we'll get our approval tomorrow. Because Susan can't really run the conversion until she gets that. Because they don't have the money to pay for it twice. One is included, like what they did today is included in our budget, but if they have to do it again, we get hit with another fee.
Okay.
and you've been meeting the cast of characters here today?
I did.
Yeah.
Yes.
She met the first floor and
I
part
met-
of the second floor, yeah.
Okay. Everyone was wonderful.
We need a motion and a second by you guys to come in and sign the recap when it's done and the supporting documents.
Make the motion.
Second, all those in favor?
Aye.
Or we can have a meeting.
No. You get that feel. I'm not a meeting guy.
Just running all the time.
I'm not a meeting guy.
Payment in lieu of tax.
Yeah.
Public Works. These we need signed. There's 2 copies there of each. One for the Hadley Housing Authority and one for the town of Amherst for the wastewater treatment plant and their dog pound. These are ones we normally send out. Okay, next up, we can't do the commitments for the real estate tax, personal property, CPA, water, sewer liens, until the recap's approved and the numbers are over there. So we need another motion to come in and sign at your convenience when those are done.
Mr. Bannock,
I'll make the motion.
second. All those in favor?
Aye.
And in the first packet, there's a list of CPA, or not CPA, real estate exemptions for people that have filed already. We just need a motion and a second to approve those.
If I can find them.
It's this one. I think it's in, nope,
No,
it's
it's
the
in
other
the-
booklet.
the
Oh, it's in the other.
That one?
Yeah.
Go on.
Normally we wouldn't have two books, but I wasn't ripping them apart.
As you can see the challenges we have with people.
It's this one right here. Nope, you're too far.
I'm too far.
No, you gotta go the other way.
This way?
Yep. Nope, you're still too far. Go back. Nope, those are the comp sheets. Gotta keep going.
Sure.
You found it?
No.
It's right after the budget.
Bill, I think it's in the
Look
other
at you
book.
looking for
I'm
it.
sorry?
I think it's in the other
Yeah,
book.
it's in the other book.
No.
Couple more pages.
You can't leave, Steve.
One more. There you go. No, I
If
mentioned.
your program puts page numbers on the next packet, that would be like a home run.
Well,
For
normally you would
36
just
years
you
I've
would
been
just
looking.
flip through them in order, but this is the first time we've had
We've
had two meetings
Okay. All right.
where we've had to.
Okay. Mr. Bannock looks in order to me.
It does, huh? Okay. Okay, I'll make the motion.
Second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, now you need to flip two more pages, and this is the abatement. Actually, this is a real estate residential abatement handout. The cover letter and the handout sheet, the questionnaire. It's the same one that we send out every year,
Yeah.
just with the dates changed. And then there's another packet by itself, which is the commercial one. I had the residential one ready to go on the 4th, and this was going to be the next meeting.
Okay.
And this is the same as last year with just dates changed
Yeah.
on it. So we just need a motion and a second to approve the format on those.
Mr. Bannock.
Okay, I'll make the motion.
Second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Next up, assessor's form of list. We need 3 of those signed. That is the notice to businesses that they need to file their form of list every year. We put one here, one at the senior center, and one over at the library. That's just signed. And then we need a motion. Where's the rest? There it is, on this one. Well, you know what? You're gonna have to come back and sign this one because I didn't change the date. It's dated December 4th. I'll change it to extend the filing deadline. We're not ready to process the stuff on March 1st, so we just automatically extend it to April 1.
Okay.
The filing deadline for forms of list.
Okay.
It just, I can't see making them file March 1. if we're not going to be doing the stuff. We usually don't make the changes in personal until late spring, early summer.
Okay. Okay.
So it gives them more time, but usually we do a letter. I forgot to change this one
All right.
because we were meeting last week instead of this, or 2 weeks ago. But you can vote to extend the date from March 1 to April 1.
Mr. Bannick,
I'll make the motion.
second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Oh, thanks. And I believe that might be all that we have. Yep, that's the end of the original package. And, the recap stuff is in here, but it's all going to slightly be tweaked, I think. The only other thing, the back of the packet dated the 16th is the town report. I've changed all the numbers. We can hold off on doing that until the next meeting.
Yeah.
But if you want to just read it.
Yeah.
Oh, and this, I thought you might be interested in. This is what came in for the storage facility for valuation
Oh.
purposes.
Okay.
That's it, right there.
This is it?
Just a cover letter out of a book saying that what it should be national averages. And it's like, okay. What you guys need to do when they file is on their commercial questionnaire, it's got any appraisals that they've done in the last 3 years.
Okay, this just came from the owner, Dan?
Their representative, yeah.
Their
But what you
representative.
need to do is look at the building permit was for close to 20
Mhm.
or over 20.
Right.
I think the financing is like 18 on the building itself.
Yeah.
So they obviously, the bank's not going to turn around and give out 18 without having an appraisal. And we're under 13.
Yeah, that appraisal would be
The appraisal would be very helpful.
Okay. All right, so we'll take a look at this and just read this at your pleasure, Mr. Bannick.
If they choose not to supply the appraisal.
Then when they file with the ATB, we say we need this in discovery, and they have to give it to us, or it gets bounced. There's going to be an appraisal for financing.
Yeah.
The bank's not loaning out $18 million without just on a handshake.
Those days are long.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah,
not
well, we're
Hampton
getting ahead of
Institution.
ourselves on all this.
Yeah.
anyway, so this is just,
Yeah, it's not.
this is just what it is.
Just, but they were
Yeah.
hoping to get the value reduced based on what
Yeah.
you're holding in your hand.
Yeah, okay. All right,
Oh, I need that back.
yeah.
I can. That's the only copy I have. And that's it.
All right. So Dan, make me a copy of that just so I can
Yep.
read that at some point. Not today. I'll be back in
Oh, I can
another day.
run it on there. It's not a problem.
Okay, just zip it off for me. It'd be good.
Yeah. So next meeting,
Yeah. As well as,
I am thinking. Oh, where are we? January 7th,
that is a
Tuesday
Tuesday, and at 2:30 is good.
at
for
2:30 or
everybody?
January.
I'll be
8th.
here.
Yeah.
She's going to be
Gonna be slaving away.
full
at
time
that
here.
one.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay.
2:30?
2:30 on 7 or 8, Tuesday or Wednesday.
Let's do Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Okay, that's good.
That works for me.
Okay.
Because you're here that day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
1/7/25. At 2:30. But I'll try to keep it brief so we don't get inundated with people looking for abatements. Usually we don't meet until after the deadline to file. So people can't come in and try and persuade the board before their payment is due to grant something.
Okay, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Gladly make a motion to adjourn.
Second, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.